Over the last few years, hundreds of strange videos have appeared across the internet. Some show animals behaving in ways that seem unnatural. Others capture figures that are difficult to identify. And sometimes the footage is so unusual that people begin connecting it to old folklore. One of the most discussed legends in the American Southwest is the story of the Skinwalker, a being said to imitate animals, mimic human movement, and appear where it shouldn't. Most scientists dismiss these stories as folklore, but the internet continues to produce recordings that people argue about for years. Tonight, we open a new archive file. Inside it are 5 videos collected from across the internet that people claim might show something unusual. Before we open the file, subscribe to the channel. This archive investigates strange encounters, unusual wildlife recordings, and internet videos that people still cannot fully explain. Now, let's begin. Tonight's case file is different from the others. Instead of a single incident, this file contains several recordings found online. Over the past few days, I searched through video platforms and online forums looking for clips people claim show possible Skinwalker encounters. Some of these videos have watermarks. Some were uploaded years ago. Others appeared recently. Their origins are often unclear, but each of them sparked debate about what might actually be happening in the footage. Let's open the file. Evidence A. Strange animal.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
The first recording shows a dog sitting inside a room. At first glance, nothing about the situation seems unusual. The animal is simply sitting and looking toward the camera. But what caught people's attention was the dog's expression. Its face appears tense, and its eyes give the impression that it's staring directly at the person filming. The dog slowly opens its mouth and briefly shows its teeth. For a moment, it almost looks like it's baring its teeth in an aggressive way. Then the dog makes a small, sudden movement with its head. Some viewers online interpreted this behavior as something unnatural, but in reality, dogs often display strange facial expressions while playing or reacting to attention. A dog showing its teeth doesn't always mean aggression. Sometimes it's simply excitement or playful behavior. When clips are short and lack context, normal animal behavior can easily look much stranger than it actually is. Evidence B. The dog trick.
Let me see. I'll know if she's my dog. Merlin, sit. Turn around. Turn around. Lay down. You're not my dog. My dog don't know how to do no fucking trick. The fuck? Call 911.
The second recording quickly became popular online. In the video, a man films a dog from behind a partially open door. He begins giving the dog different commands. Surprisingly, the dog follows them. It performs movements and actions that look like trained tricks. The strange part comes after the commands. The person filming claims something unexpected. He says the dog is not trained. He even says the dog is not his. At one point, he tells viewers to call 911, insisting that the animal performing the tricks does not belong to him. This is what made the clip go viral. If the dog truly wasn't trained, how was it responding to commands? But there are simpler explanations. The dog may have been previously trained by another owner. It might recognize certain gestures or sounds. Or the video could simply be staged for entertainment. Without the full context, it's impossible to know exactly what happened.
Evidence C. The window silhouette. The third recording shows a window filmed from inside a house. Outside, the environment is dark. For several seconds, nothing happens. Then, something appears near the window. A silhouette slowly approaches the glass. The shape resembles a human figure, but the way it moves seems unusual. Instead of the typical motion of a person walking, the figure appears to glide slowly toward the window. The shoulders and head are difficult to distinguish. The movement looks almost too smooth. Some viewers suggested the figure might be a person standing outside the house. Others believe it could be a reflection, shadow, or object passing through the camera's field of view. Low lighting and reflections in glass often distort shapes in surprising ways. But because the clip is short and the figure never becomes fully visible, the identity of the silhouette remains unclear.
The fourth recording shows a woman walking outside at night. At first, she appears to be moving normally, but her movement quickly becomes unusual. Her steps look stiff, almost robotic. The way her body moves seems slightly unnatural, as if her coordination is off. Then she notices the camera. Slowly, she turns her head toward the person filming. Her facial expression appears blank. Her face shows very little emotion, which some viewers described as unsettling. Videos like this often spread quickly online because the human brain is extremely sensitive to unusual body movement. Even small differences in posture or walking style can make someone appear unfamiliar or strange. There may be many explanations: fatigue, performance, or simply a person behaving strangely in front of a camera. But without additional context, viewers are left guessing.
The final recording comes from a much more widely discussed case.
The zoo in Texas. Some sort of creature, Matt Wentz or not. Like I said, someone could be wearing a costume, we're really not sure. But this picture was captured outside of a barbed fence. The city of Amarillo posted the photo on Facebook and asked people if they could help identify it.
In 2022, security cameras at the Amarillo Zoo in Texas captured a strange figure outside one of the enclosures late at night. The footage was released publicly and quickly spread across the internet. The figure appears behind the fence near the zoo exhibit. At first glance, it's difficult to identify what it is. Some viewers suggested it looked like a person wearing a costume. Others believed it might be an animal walking in an unusual way. Because the footage was recorded by an infrared security camera, details of the shape are distorted. The unusual lighting makes the figure appear even stranger. The zoo itself stated that they were unable to confirm exactly what the figure was. And that uncertainty is exactly what made the recording so popular online. People began proposing their own explanations. Some serious, some much more imaginative. The internet has created a massive archive of strange recordings. Most of them eventually turn out to have simple explanations: misidentified animals, edited videos, or clips taken out of context. But every once in a while, a recording appears that people continue debating long after it was first posted. The 5 videos in this file may each have ordinary explanations, or they may simply represent moments that were misunderstood. Either way, they demonstrate something interesting about modern technology. Today, almost every unusual moment can be recorded, and once it reaches the internet,
it becomes part of a much larger archive of unexplained footage. Until the next case.